Hello YouTubers, welcome back again to another Magic Arena video, and of course we are back into the Power Cube, and just want to say thank you for watching, and if you have been enjoying the content recently, don't forget to like and subscribe, as that will help greatly with people stumbling upon my channel. Well, anyway, here we are with pack 1, pick 1, and what a mediocre pack. What are we gonna do? There's, I guess, a portal if you want to kind of tinker that out. Possibly Hazaret, but I've not really seen that in many red decks. There's a Dismember, which is essentially a free removal spell that fits into any kind of coloured deck, and you've got some possible white cards if we want to do that. Let's just take the Dismember, as it doesn't really push us into any colours. I'm not too sure if I'm ready for the trying to redeem myself with aggro. There are a lot of white cards in that first pack. Okay, now into pack 2. There's a Guide of Souls, though obviously didn't take any white, but maybe I try the aggro again. Or there's a Grim Monolith. A Reprieve could be a thing. What do I want to do? I guess I could try the aggro deck again, or I could just take Bloodstained Mire again as a possible safe pick here. Yeah, let's take the fetch and try again, keep it open a little bit. Mana Vault, Recurring Nightmare. Atali, again, I think in my last video I mentioned I didn't get to do the sneak attack, so could take Atali for sneak attack and even possibly reanimation. It's an okay reanimate target. Though there is a Mana Vault, which is probably the better pick here, as again that just kind of ramps out into anything fast, so it's probably the pick, I would say. Field of the Dead, there's a Shelldock, there's also Flash or Thought Seize, as we've got essentially a pseudo black card. Or a Talisman's probably okay if we can go for maybe red. So let's take a Talisman, I think, here. Vamp Tutor, okay. Oh, there's no Displacer Kitten, but I think I kind of sort of did a Displacer Kitten deck already. Could take the Volcanic Island as it's fetchable, and if we end up kind of going into more red-blue, I think we'll take the land. Him could be a nice one, or Toxic. There's another one against the aggro kind of decks. Snapcaster probably not so much at this stage. Could take green-blue Talisman, or maybe a Consult, which is pretty good. I think I might take the Consult, just because I think him being double black, and again I'm not really in black at the moment, so I could just take a Consult, I think. Dak, okay. Dak's probably the pick here. Again, nothing else in this pack which is overly exciting.
I hate to fight, but I love to win.
Loot Tree, maybe. Again, it's, I guess, sort of like a free spell. There's an Urtai, possibly. don't think I want the green-white talisman. I think I'll just take loot tree at this stage. You know, that pack wasn't particularly exciting. So this is my pack now. So I guess just take the steam vents. Curiosity or reprieve. Would I be splashing white? Maybe. There was a white-green talisman, but maybe I'll just stick with the blue, even though the curiosity is not amazing or that great. Okay, Atali came back around. I might take that. Again, we could still get a sneak attack possibly, and I'm obviously in some red anyway. Spell bomb is really the only decent one in that pack for me, I think. Candelabra. Do I take the Candelabra in case Tellurian Academy comes up, or do I take the Trinket Mage? I think I'm just going to take the Trinket Mage because I do have a couple of hits. Toxic could be a thing if I need to go into black. And Tezzeret
My
could be an
purpose is
okay
clear.
pick. Okay,
Rule
now
the
pack
edge.
2, we have got a Library of Alexandria, and it's really the only one I think in here. No more lines, I guess, if I wanted to do white, but wow, that pack is not the best. So yeah, I think easy library pick for me in that one. What would I wheel? Possibly Shinobi if I wanted to again have black, but I've only got a couple of creatures going on. Okay, Narset, Misty, Chrome Mox, or there's a Triome. I guess Chrome Mox helps with, I guess, ramping out quickly and fixing. But am I really going to utilise that early on in the game? Or do I just take the Rogrin in case I want to splash some white down the way? I think I might just take the lands as much as I would maybe want some of these blue cards. Okay, reanimate. That's probably the pick. Splash black. Reanimate a Tali. Though I don't have a way to discard it at the moment other than Dak. The Xander's Lounge might wheel. I think I might just take the reanimate. Okay, what have we got now? Ajani, so obviously the people on the left of me aren't aggro. So that might mean I'm going to get a lot of white cards passed to me. So there's a Bone Crusher, could be an okay one. Maybe Kappa, but I think that's probably going to wheel. I think I might just go for Bone Crusher here, or Dorothy, though it's double black. I think I might, yeah, I think I might just take Bone Crusher, get its early removal. Pyromancer's a nice way to discard. Fatal Push for removal. A lot of green as well. Arid Mesa also gets Rogrin, so it's probably just Mesa, Steam Vent. So yes, 3 lands. It's probably just the Arid Mesa. Fractured Identity. Now that's a what card to definitely splash white for. Thundering Falls will be good to come back as well as Flooded Strand, but that might not. But I think I'm just going to take the Fractured here. Wow, more mono white aggro. There's a red-green talisman, but I think I might just take the Thirst. Again, as another way to maybe discard, though I'm not seeing really any big creatures for reanimation, but again, it's just a nice draw spell in at the end of the day. Skyclave, Mana Tithe, if I want to maybe be more Jeskai, could splash the black if I get maybe a black off-color land. But yeah, I think I'm probably going to be more Jeskai at this stage. Yeah, there's no more lies come back around, so yeah, maybe some very weak Jeskai controls happening here. Narset, or do I want the Verge? Yes, Narset could be better pick here. I've got 3 jewels already, which are red and blue.
I train every day. No one is more prepared
Gideon,
than me.
okay, there's the Xander's Lounge. That might be the better one to go for if I want to have black. Or do I just ignore the black now and just go for kind of white controlly bits and pieces? Yeah, there's a Colonnade or a Cannoneer. How many artifacts have I got? 3, so it's probably not going to be a Kappa deck, so I might just take the land at this stage. Memory Jar. Could be Memory Jar. Could Memory Jar? No, I'm not too sure if it works particularly well. Okay, Containment Priest could stop certain reanimation stuff happening. On to pack 3, and what have we got? Nothing, not really. I guess it's literally just those 2 and there's maybe a stock up. How many spells? Instants? 5 and 2. So do I take the Tidebinder and hoping that that might wheel, or I could take a Fable, which would help kind of draw into something better, discarding some lands or just inappropriate cards I can't cast? Or do I take a stock up? This Tezzeret's probably not going to be doing much in my deck either. Like, Tidebinder is pretty good, though I think that might wheel, so I think I might just take a stock up. Goban, Leovold, okay. Could I do green? Do I want to do green? Probably not. There's a wheel, which is probably good here. We've got Narset out. Or the Goban, which could be a thing. Maybe I just take the wheel at this stage. Not too much into red. Obviously I'm red-blue, but more blue leaning. I think wheel is probably good enough though. Tamio, okay, there's a good one. Swords, wow, this pack is pretty stacked. Tamio or Swords is the thing. Like, Swords is just such great removal. Still haven't seen Sneak Attack, unfortunately. So maybe the Tamio just as an early play. Got Thirst as some draw and DAC as well. And if Tamio sits around for a while, it's really hard to get rid of. Force of Negation.
How am I supposed to focus
That's
on only
probably
one project?
the the pick to take here. Man of Confidence might wheel Anesthesia possibly again if I wanted to have Reanimate. So take the Force at this stage. Rainstorm. Minskaboo. Okay, Minskaboo is actually a very good splashable card. So I'm going to need to try and find a green land now, but Minskaboo is definitely worth the splash.
Boo and I are ready to rumble!
There you go, there's a red-green land here. It's definitely the one I think I'm going to have to take. Or there's also Coveted Jewel. But yeah, if I want to splash Minskaboo, I think I'd rather take the red-green land. And there's another great pickup land there. Well, there's a channel, but obviously I'm not nowhere near playing that. And again, that is fetchable with both Arid and... So yeah, I'm going to take the other land there. What have we got now? Glorybringer could be a thing. There's a late Goblin Bombardment, so whoever's got the Johnny from earlier. What do I want? Naya could be a thing to take off the exile the card at the top of the library if I need to get some next day. There's the Tie Binder which wheeled. There's a Botanical Sanctum for the green. But I've got two fetchables. I think I'm just going to take the Tide Binder because it does have a lot of hits in the cube. Sunfall's probably actually good here. I'm going more control-y. Ulamog, Might and Weakstone, unlikely. But I don't think there's anything else. I'm not doing an Ulamog, though I suppose I can reanimate the Ulamog. I'll take the Ulamog, though I don't think I'm going to be reanimate. Probe is possibility. Spy Bluff, okay, there's also Brainstorm. I think I'll take the land. Oh wow, Jewel even came around. But might not be playing Anaraphilos at the end there. Okay. Let's see what we are doing. So Loot Tree can go into the companion slot. Let's take out all of the lands and I'll take out Reanimate as well. Does that count as a slot? No. Okay, so that could go back. Was it gone? Go into there. So 27 need to take out 3, I suppose. Or 4 cards. What don't I want then? So I don't have really any great removal. Well, I've got 1, 2, 3 removal spells. Probe, maybe, actually. So Trinket Mage gets Spellbomb and a Vault. But is that good enough, really, to have in? Again, Narset Wheels are possibly a thing. Maybe even the Atali, not that great here. So how many creatures have I actually got? So maybe Containment Priest is probably not something I'm looking to have. And again, maybe Enduring Curiosity might not be a thing. I think the Jewel might not be what I'm looking for there. So probe, I guess, helps flipping Tamio early, but not essential. So maybe take out probe. Maybe spell bomb or trinket mage. I think it's either maybe spell bomb or trinket mage. If I'm taking out the spell bomb, then trinket mage just becomes essentially just a 2/2. So it's a bit awkward maybe taking out the spell bomb, but then if I take out trinket mage, do I lack the amount of creatures to do anything? So I think wheel is probably still fine. This member is awkward, but I think I need to keep it because I just have so little removal. I think I might just take out the trinket mage and just see what that does. So we've got Colonnade, Spire Bluff, Vents, Volcanic, Verge, that's for the green, and that's a Rogran, 2 fetches, and a library, and land suggestions. 4 planes, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. I don't need a forest. We've got islands here. 1. If I had another one, that'd be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9 and 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Red. So what was the white again? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Maybe it's not the mana vault. Maybe mana vault doesn't particularly work great. And it could be then the trinket mage, but obviously trinket mage is just rubbish then without Vault Aether Bomb. I don't think I am doing an Ulamog deck. Yeah, this is pretty loose, nothing too great happening. So let's just hope that I draw well and don't go up against too many aggro decks. But all right, let's run it back and see how well it does. Alrighty then, into game 1 we go with a fairly okay hand. Do I want to get Dak on turn 2 from Mana Vault? I don't think so. But maybe they'll draw. Oh, sorry, they'll play something and I'll draw into something decent. Okay, Gideon, which I can't do on turn 2. So maybe it's just Colonnade Pass. And I could bounce something that they play if need be. It's white, green from the opponent, and nothing on turn 2 from them. Okay, so let's just play the Spell Bomb. maybe cycle end step. See what they do, or if there's something I want to bounce instead. Okay, ruby from the opponent and 2 blood braid off. Okay, that's obviously not a particularly good one to bounce. Sure. Yeah, to take 3, and I think I'm just going to cycle instead. Bone Crusher. Okay. Could Dax steal the ruby? Which is probably it. Slow them down a bit.
I'm not afraid
Steal
to
their
get my
ruby.
hands a little dirty.
Obviously Dax gonna
This
die, but
artifact
he'll
has
take
a
up some
fascinating
damage
history.
from the blood braid. Can Sunfall next turn if need be? Did they draw land for turn? They did not. Okay. So, good thing I took the ruby, because they were probably holding on to a bunch of 4-drops maybe. So I guess I
When the
could
going gets tough, I get going.
Bone Crusher the ooze, and then though costs to discard, so I think I'm just going to Bone Crusher the ooze, because they can't discard and eat, so I don't have enough mana for that. Then I will play Mana Vault, and I think I'm just going to pass, get a what's the land with the triome with the green, I'll get that, and then hold up Tithe. Maybe they've got a 3-drop, or they have a land and they play a 4-drop, I can counter that. Tap land from the opponent. That's it. Ketria is the one I was thinking of that I got from my deck. Yep. Take 3 from the blood braid and pass again. Okay, so then maybe they do just have a handful of 4-drops. Ketria. What's the opponent thinking of now? Do they want to... Does anyone want to discard anything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7. I can still hold up Tithe. So I would need to tap Mana Vault. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Could tap that, so that's 3. Let's tap like this. And I've still got... Oh, I don't know, white, so I don't actually have enough white, do I? So maybe I should just loot tree to hand. And then, yeah, pass. So I think I need to hold up Mana Tithe. I think they've got something. They've been stuck on 3 lands for a little while, so I think I'm just going to hold up Mana Tithe a bit longer. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully they can't give it haste. And, well, I guess they're not black, so... Oh, sure. So, I'm gonna Rex Sage the vault, presumably. Which I'm okay with, that's fine. Tarlies. Okay. Sure, Eternal Witness. Yep, there's a Rex Sage. I'm okay with that, that's fine. And I'm also okay with a trade here, that's fine. And might as well just use my tithe. So maybe that's what they have for their black. Okay, so Minsk and Boo. I think I just Minsk and Boo.
The sun is warm. The air is sweet.
Do I want 2
Magic.
plus or yeah,
We
1
have
plus for
muscle.
sure. And
Bigger
might as
is
well
always.
start attacking. And hopefully the Minsk and Boo should survive. Can't imagine he would die next turn though. Could be wrong. So they don't have black unless they have a land somewhere. They're just there. Oh, is that the black? There's black, so they must have reanimate available. Just because it seems so strange to discard those big creatures, so they must have reanimate somewhere. I'm just hoping that they aren't able to give haste to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so they're still a little ways off as yet. Two takes
Yes!
the 2.
A fight!
Decline. Library not doing great
We will
here
stomp
now.
out evil.
Though. Though with library I can get to 7
Go big
with wheel.
or actually
Question is,
go
do I
big,
want
just
to
go
wheel? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to play Gideon, create a 2/2.
I will defend the weak at every opportunity. I am
Yeah, let's
blessed by
attack
the
for 7.
gods.
Hopefully if they've got reanimate that I'm maybe quick enough to kill them before they can deploy anything. Just gonna take 7 and to 9. They've only got 5 mana, so still 2 away. Maybe they've got Emperor of Bones, which is their black card that they've got in their deck somewhere as a creature. Solitude. Okay, so they're going to. Oh, so they've got Solitude, the 2/2, and then swing in. But then that doesn't work either. There would be a blocker. So, okay, parallax, sure. Yep. It's also fine. And I will probably flash out the loot tree just so that they use another counter. See if they want to parallax wave, they are. There goes Minsk and Boo.
Well, it was us what got their bums kicked.
Tishana. I guess I can Tishana the trigger. How do I want to do this? Make a 2-2 again. Probably a thing. Though that won't. I think I have to maybe plus. I know then he'll parallax wave that. Then I don't actually know how that interaction works
Fight for justice.
with planeswalkers and counters and stuff like that. When this creature enters, count up to one target or activate or triggered ability. If an ability of an artifact, creature, or planeswalker is kind of permanently, so yeah, it's not going to stop the thing from happening. So I think I should let that happen. I think he's actually probably dead. I don't think he's going to come back with any counters. So now do I Sunfall? Okay, that one I should probably do. I think I counted that one. And now these should then come back. Okay, now do I wheel is the question. I think I want to wheel. I'm not. I like that Solitude that they grabbed. Maybe they were going to cast it next turn. Okay, my own Atali, and I have no more lines out. This is red, blue. Oh. Whoops, I should have played the planes. Now I can't. The timer was making me nervous. I completely messed up there with my... Oh dear. That was a punt for sure. Well, if they reanimate something, maybe... Okay, so Gideon does come back.
I walk a righteous path.
The 4 loyalty. So if they reanimate something, maybe I can Fractured Identity their Atali or Ulamog if they reanimate that. But interesting game for the first game. They've clearly got some kind of reanimation. Why else would you be splashing black So they must have something. Questing beast, that's fine. Suppose Gideon would survive on one if they attacked them all at him. But yeah, they should not have a questing beast now. They should. Okay. I should still have a Gideon after this. Okay, so yeah, all at questing based. So then the question is, do I kill the Rex Sage? I guess I just go for the Rex Sage. Or do I just take it? I think I'd probably trade away something, even though I'm so annoyed at myself.
I've fought worse.
Such a punt. The timer just
Not again.
made me panic, basically. So now we're just Italian, probably. Or I could say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Draw with library, it's a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably cycle this, to be honest, though. Let's play Italian, see what we get. Stock up and Bone Crusher. And let's do, I suppose, still just a 4/4 as it trades away. Dismember and Consult for sure. It's probably good here. And play the Plains. And I don't even know. So I'm taking number 4 life. 4 down to 5. Or just pass and discard some cards. 1, 2. Oh no, it's too many lands. Discard Steam Vents. Well, this has gone somewhat poorly, I have to say. Should be playing better than what I have been. Again, they should not have a questing beast on board. Torsten is fine, I can actually fracture that. I revealed 3 lands and some creatures. So then I can flip this as 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can flip. And that would then be an 11/11 indestructible. But is that really good enough? So when it dies, when it enters, reveal the top card and number in your hand, and when it dies, create 7 1/1. Okay, so just 1/1s when it dies, sure. So it doesn't draw anymore, so that's 6 cards in hand. Interesting attack. Then I'm going to have to discard 3 cards. I'm guessing it's just the lands I'm going to discard. So this dismembers a little bit awkward. With having to spend 4 life, but okay, so I draw. Oh, I need exactly 7 cards, so I can play a land, draw with library, another land. I think I'm just going to fracture that. And do I want any of these? Got how many cards in that? 9. Could take the Tameo, but I don't think I'm going to take anything else. Oh, come on. No, the Tameo.
Oh, I stayed up too late
And
reading.
yeah, swing in.
Man.
7. Oh, no, I think I've actually messed up. I messed up again. No, my god. I've punted again. I have literally punted again. Man, I need to be slowed down and look at what I'm doing. I missed lethal again. Not again, but... yeah, gosh, okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands. Okay, well, not sure I deserved to win that. That was terrible playing from me, I have to say. Though, obviously glad I won that, but yeah, I need to tighten things up as they were. But alright. Game 1 in the bag, at least. Let's head on to the next one. Here we are with game 2, and I am on the draw with a lot of tap lands, but all of my colours, and it's not the best, but then I can't really expect anything better, I suppose, from my deck, so have to keep that, I think. Can't even creativity on turn 2. So yeah, unless I get an untap, we'll have to see. And colours are Jeskai also, unless they are... okay, so they could actually be aggro. Okay, Tithe, not great, but I haven't got anything else going on, so maybe they play a 2-drop without playing a land first. What are they going to do? Diamond. Okay, so they're not aggro? I'm assuming not. Ah, of course. Well, what? Oh my god. I couldn't even counter it because I didn't play the bloomin' Rogran first. Wow. Do I just stock up? Try and... gosh. Even more frustrating. So yeah, Manatee is probably not going to do too much here now. Playing so poorly. It's unbelievable. Like, they're unlikely to have a 4-drop, are they? It's going to be like 1s and 2s and stuff like that, so yeah. Draw with library. Steam vents. I might have to get a red source, play Dak, steal maybe their diamond. Volcanic Island, there you go, that's better. This is probably where they've got Mana Tithe.
I hate to fight.
Then do I even need
I love to win.
the diamond? I might just have to loot and try and find something at this point.
I'm a talented improviser.
Wheel, Tithe, and probably Steam Vents. Yep. And again, maybe Wheel next turn. Let's try and find a board wipe of some sort. Oh, am I just dead? 2, 6. Yeah. Is it 1 or less? Okay, I'm just dead. Yeah, I just messed that up completely with my lands, thinking I might have needed green for some reason before white. But I've literally the one green card and everything else is Jeskai, so I have no idea why I didn't play that white triome. Yeah. Oh, live and learn, I suppose. So, but then, I'm trying to think if even then, would I have even got to a point where I could even win against that aggro, because that was a particularly good start, especially with the double spell. Was not expecting that from the white aggro deck, but okay, this hand is terrible. This is definitely mulligan. I have Dismember as pretty much the only castable, and yeah. Okay, now this is better. Get rid of the Atali. Some removal on turn 2 at least. Bauble. Okay, so it might be a bit of a slower deck. Again, they should probably be cracking on my upkeep, because then if I'm a black, I may not discard, because then I can see whatever they've drawn. Don't need white yet, but I'll do the tap land anyway, get that out of the way. Then I will guess, I presume that'll be red anyway, so that's fine. Okay, another possible aggro deck, so I'm just gonna kill that off now, in case they've got some kind of protection or something. Inquisition, yeah, hits my deck, so they're not pure white. Okay. Let's just play the Bone Crusher Giant and hope that it maybe survives, but holding on to priority for something, so doesn't seem likely. Yeah. No, 4-5 from the opponent, and wow. Oh my god. Is this going to be another loss? This is... Where were you when I needed you? Guess Bloodstone Mire. Yeah, sure, just Mana Vault. Don't think I put Lutri in hand. Yeah. Can get Volcanic Island. I didn't want to take any damage, but these draws have been so awkward. And they've just been able to have anything just lined up. It's just lined up so well with anything I wanted to do, so yeah. Not much I can do. I think this is, again, unless I draw my board wipe. So then double white for that, so it's probably better to get the Rogrin at this point instead of the Ketria. Then at 8, yeah. Narset doesn't do anything here. Block, take 4, 5, 6, yeah. Literally going to have to flash in Chump, and if they've got removal, so be it. I guess good games. No, okay, so 5, 6, 7, got a 1. If I block there, I take 4, 5, 6, and then these two still kill me. So I guess it's still better just to block there, but get either way, so board wipe or bust. And I've also got the Lingering Souls left over. Nope. Oh dear. I would have liked to have at least won another game, but the other losses, I suppose, were completely my own fault for just punting. So, 1 win, 2 losses is not great. Is there something I should be having in my deck instead? Probe for cycle. Like Mana Vault hasn't done anything particularly great here, but it's still such a good card. Do I add in Toxic against some aggro decks, but then don't have any black jewels? Oh dear. Do I want a Trinket Mage instead of a Nia as a way of thinning, quote unquote, the deck? But yeah. Oh dear, come on. Let's just cross our fingers and hope that we get at least maybe 1 more game out of it. And hope that we get some better draws. But yeah, on to the next. Back again for the 4th game, and we have got a Sunfall for some aggro, the Force Negation, which doesn't do anything. But yeah, I have to keep it, I think. Hopefully they don't go off too quickly. And it's another Boros aggro deck. Good old cube aggro. So we've got white. So I might as well just get these ones as it's still red and blue. Then lay out my talisman and try and just get up to 5 mana, I suppose, as quickly as possible. And I'm just gonna kill that anyway. It's probably gonna deal 4 damage to me at some point if I don't kill it now. Library does nothing. I guess I still play, or do I put Lutri in hand? I guess I will just put Lutri in hand at this point, as maybe a possible force exile thing if need be. The opponent's not gone off particularly quickly, so their hand can't be that great. But then neither is mine. They've got something going on that they were hovering there over their inspector. Not too sure why. Maybe they cast something for 4 mana and I can tithe it. But again, it is Boros, so it's not likely they're going to have force. But okay, they've got that, which is a great tithe target. Okay, nothing for me this turn, so I'll pass it back again. Question is, do I want to ambush? Sure. Again, it's going to take a removal spell if it does. I'm not too fussed about that. I think they've got a bolt in hand they want to use on, but it doesn't look like it. Pyrogoyf, that's yeah, pretty good one. I think I'd probably just Pyrogoyf that. Sorry, Fracture's Identity that. So because it's still going to be a 4/5, I think it's probably good enough to hit. I think it's any targets I can hit their face with it. Again, I can force pitch the loot tree because I'd rather keep the stock up at this point. Yeah, absolutely. And we will attack first, see what we draw into. Planes. Okay, so let's stock up first. Take. So I've not played a land, so I'll take the land and probably just No More Lies. Hold up No More Lies. Maybe again they've got something larger because it feels like they've got a big red stuff because obviously they've not been having to cast anything too early. So again, hopefully the No More Lies can counter something. Like a Beza. And Dragon Rage Channeler seems good. Again, just going to attack. Maybe they'll stop me from drawing. Unless they feel the channel is a bit more of a priority for them. Another land. Okay, so I'm not going to actually... I'm not actually going to play anything. Though actually Colonnade and Goyf could be lethal next turn. So let's actually play, as much as I would like to hold on to lands for Alexandria, I think I'll play the Colonnade as a 4/4 flyer. So is that flying? Yeah. Okay, could Gideon. Do I Gideon minus, but then I'm going to be able to Colonnade, or do I attack Gideon? I think I'm going to just attack. They obviously have to block here. They've got something. Nope. So nothing to utilise their surveil. Okay, so let's just Gideon. Make a 2/2.
Gideon Jura, at your service.
That's fine. It should still come in yet.
I can do this.
Probably. Am I? Or just play a land. Again, I'm not too sure if I really should be holding on to land anymore. Okay, so they can Ophelia away. Okay, so they're just dead then. So I'll take 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, go to 3. So they attack, exile the Goyf, but then I can just... Oh no, unless they... Okay, so they've... Yeah, okay. Okay, well if they attack with everything, they're still dead. They need to... If they're attacking like that, they have to do the token, yeah. Yeah.
Bring it on.
Okay, now do I
Another day.
board wipe?
villain.
No, because that feeder is going to kill me. I guess I just attack still, or do I just make a 4/4? Do it to get a 4/4 is probably better now. Because I've got rid of my dismember and fracture. That's, yeah, so I think I might just have to. So keep up, yeah, attack. So there's the board wipe. And then I will leave up the token activation. Well, I could actually make them discard. Probably not that great. I think I'm going to DAC as much as I think I would like to hold up, but it feels like I need to draw into something.
They'll never catch us.
Yeah, that were
Isn't the
terrible
unknown
hits.
exciting?
Two lands. So Celestial Colonnade Bone Crusher is a win. Doesn't do much here. Okay, well they just decide to kill themselves if they attack DAC. No, you messed up. Well, let's activate this. Activate this. And attack for 8. So yeah, they should have not attacked basically. Maybe they forgot about the token or the land, one of the two. But that was a much slower aggro deck than obviously I guess what you traditionally see in this kind of Boros aggros. The curve was a bit larger, so I was able to kind of, I guess, get certain counter spells and removal just in time. Better, feel a bit better now. I actually got 2 wins. So now 3 is obviously the target, but yeah, let's head on to the next one. Here we are back again for another Arena Cube game, and I am first with an interesting hand, Ketria and Talisman with Dismember and Minsk and Boo, possibly then on turn 3, so Ketria, land, Talisman, so let's keep this, and again hopefully it's not an aggro deck, we'll have to wait and see. Maybe we've got some removal just to slow things down a little bit. Opponent's taken a mulligan, and black, oh dear, they got, okay, emerald, yep, into an overlord, so reanimation, possibly. Yep, okie dokie. Yes, then they just Dorothy maybe. Okay, it's not this turn, they've decided not to. So they don't have double swamps in hand, possibly. Bone Crusher. I guess I just Minskaboo and hope that it stays.
Come on, Boo! We're off on another thrilling adventure. Bigger is always. Look at us. We are tough.
But I feel like they could just go off and have some crazy turn, especially with Emerald already and Overlord. Question is, does either Minsk or Boo stick around now? Well, got a 4/4 and
strong potion
is that sticking
and a
around?
soft
Okay, so
bed.
no, I'm assuming they take either stock up or dismember possibly. Unless they want their Dorothy to not die from the Bone Crusher, we'll have to see. Okay, so they've got rid of that removal. So that probably means they have got something to get back the Crabomination, I would say. Well, let's go to combat first. Before. Probably not going to take. Let's just stock up, see what we get that way. No more lies. Definitely the pick, and Nia could be a good hasty thing at the end, so let's see what we do there. Maybe they have a larger reanimate spell that I can get with No More Lies. Reef, sure. Well, do I do the No More Lies? They pay, and then 1, 2, 3. I guess I just let them take it, and they just, yeah. Like, because if they've got a small counter spell anyway, a small reanimate spell, then they're going to cast it regardless. Okay. Like, I couldn't probably even counter that anyway, so it's fine. Library, land, and Bone Crusher. Sure. And they hit my Minskaboo. Oh, Crabomination.
Any hamster. He's a minion. Go big, or actually go big. Just go big. Magic.
I decide not to attack, and I draw
muscle.
a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could just cast this. Play tap land.
Come on, Boo.
Pass the turn.
We need our beauty sleep anyway.
And hopefully they don't have anything else crazy going on. No. Yay. 2 Crabominations. They got land, dismember, and consult. Well, doesn't look like I'm winning this one again unless I draw my board right, but doesn't look like it. Again, I can chump for another turn, but 3 5/5s is, yeah, not where you want to be facing a play like this. Again, board wipe or bust. And it was a land. Good game. Yeah, I think I would have got that if they hadn't have maybe had the grief. That top deck of that grief was exactly what they wanted, and unfortunately I didn't have anything else to, you know, counter it. But then I suppose my counter spells weren't particularly the best in this deck. To be honest, yeah, I wasn't expecting too much from the deck. It was very, very wishy-washy. Kind of looked a bit promising at the start of the draft, but then as it kind of went on, it didn't really utilise any kind of powerful cards, I suppose. But sometimes I guess it just goes a bit like that, where you just don't draft exactly what you're wanting, or you just don't get the cards that you kind of need. But I think I did as best as I probably could have done from what I was getting given. But yeah, it would have been nice to have got at least one more win, but hey, there we are. Anyway, thanks for watching again. As mentioned before at the start of the video, please, if you could, just like and subscribe if you are enjoying any of this content, or just leave me a comment giving me some advice on what I am doing wrong in terms of content creation or things you do like. But anyway, thank you and see you in the next one.